Here's a mobile in Miami. Hello. Mobile in Miami.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Great.
Did you discuss anything about the Toni incident?
About the what?
Toni incident.
Toni?
Right. Did you read the paper today?
Toni, is that something you get at the pizza loft?
No.
I have no idea what that
On
is.
the beach,
Toni
restaurant. Racism against the brothers. The brothers didn't, they say they didn't tip, so he...
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Yes, sir, as a matter of fact. That name didn't ring a bell. Yes, I did see that.
A lot of times, that's true a lot of times, but you can't say that.
What, is that in the Herald?
Right.
One moment, please. I'm sorry. One moment, please. Here it is. Patrons allege race bias at Miami Beach Eatery. I'm so glad. I was going to talk about that. But who the hell is Toni?
Toni.
Who is Toni?
A restaurant.
Oh, that's the name of the restaurant. Oh, it's a Thai restaurant, Thai. I thought you were talking about like an athlete.
No.
Toni, like Ty Cobb? Okay, call me back some other time, pal, when you're like more into it. Oh, no, he's like got something going on in the background there, and I think he had a little problem. But at any rate, patrons allege race bias at Miami Beach Eatery. The name of the restaurant is Thai. It just didn't sound right the way he said it, you know. He said it like it was a person's name. You be following what I'm saying there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The restaurant is called Toni, 890 Washington Avenue. And at any rate, two patrons of the restaurant say the proprietor added an automatic 15% gratuity to their check and then told them why. He says, black people don't tip good. When the customer questioned the surcharge, that's what he told him. He said, tough crap, I'm adding it automatically because you Schwarzers don't tip well. Now, see, like in many restaurants around the world, they automatically include a 15% surcharge for service, and then you don't have to, and if you want to leave a little more, that's okay too. But since this is not an international city, this is strictly a horse and buggy town, people aren't accustomed to that. They figure they're going to leave whatever tip they want voluntarily. In addition to which, I'd like to ask this question. Well, anyway, Charles Thompson, 40, a travel counselor for American Express Platinum Card, said the episode occurred at Toni, and he was so upset that he called Miami Beach Police 911 to complain. He called 911 to complain about that? I think we ought to complain about him. 911 is an emergency number, sir. It's not for somebody that, like, charged you a tip that you weren't too happy about, or you were unhappy at their comments.
Maybe it was a racial emergency.
You think so? Thompson went to dinner Saturday night with Teresa L. White, 48, a supervisor at American Express Travel-Related Services. Both of them are black. Schmoes. They ordered sake, spring rolls, and a spicy snapper. No wonder he was pissed off, huh? Maybe it wasn't as spicy as he thought it was going to be.
I have just tasted your snapper.
Wow. What a thought that is. Enough to make me gag, I'll tell you that. The waiter handed Thompson the check, $51 stamped with the words, for your convenience, 15% gratuity is added, the tip $7.65. And see, $51, I would have automatically, assuming the service was good and it was an okay place, I would have get left a $10 tip. Wouldn't you? No, not you. You wouldn't have been eating there in the first place.
Well, no, I don't like Thai food.
You don't like Thai food?
But I am a generous
How about Toni? You know him? I love the way that guy was saying that. That was great. Hey, you know Toni? How you doing, Toni? That's the name of the restaurant. Very strange name, but it's Thai. They also have a kosher Thai restaurant called Toni. Thompson said he questioned the gratuity because he had dined at Toni in the past and never saw a tip added automatically. A white couple received a check at a nearby table, he said, and he asked to see it as they paid with an American Express Platinum card. The tip was not included. How do you like that? I asked to speak to the manager, Thompson said. A man came over and introduced himself as Toni, the owner. Oh! I said, I want to know why my check was stamped and theirs was not. He said, you people do not tip well. Maybe he knows Ross Perot. You people don't tip well. You people. I said, excuse me. He said it again. Black people don't tip well. As Thompson quietly left to call, what is it? Where's the rest of this goddamn thing? Oh, there's Al Gutman, by the way. I was going to talk about him. He's the hero of the Cuban exiles. He's also going to jail. Where the hell is the right? Oh, here it is. As he left quietly to call 911, the owner repeated his words to White. He pulled a chair up across from me and sat down. He said, I'm yellow, you're black, and he's Latin, meaning the waiter was Latin. I said, what do you mean, sir? He said, our experience is that your kind of people don't tip well. Your kind of people. And my waiters depend on your tip. God, I'm gagging on that Slim Jim. I think it was arsenic in that one. Oh. She said she asked him where he was from, and he said, Japan. I said to him, do you understand what you're saying? He said, well, it's the truth. Let me ask you, do they have any Schwarzers in Japan? Probably not too many.
They have a lot of golf courses. Who mows their lawns?
By then, 3 officers arrived on bicycles. 2 interviewed Thompson and White. Officer Tim Roll, no relation to Spring, went inside to talk to the owner, Hiromi Toni Takarada. The officer asked him to explain. He said, I put a gratuity on the check. I asked him, do you put the gratuity on everybody's check? He said,
No.
I just put the gratuity on people's check. I just don't think tip good. Those people don't tip good. Those people don't tip good, meaning Schwarzers. The officer asked him to explain what he meant by those people. He said, black people don't tip good. That's our poll question today, by the way. Do you Schwarzers out there tip good or what? What's a good tip? At the Church's Chicken. I mean, at a good restaurant. Is it Church's Chicken or Bojangles that's in? Which one is in?
Both of them.
He said black people don't tip good. I explained to him that's discrimination. That's just because people are a certain color doesn't mean you can charge them extra. He said, I know, but these people don't tip good. Roll said he was stunned and sympathetic. What the owner of the restaurant didn't know is that my wife is black. Roll, an ex-Marine, is married to the Miami-Dade Sergeant Police Christine Salmon Roll. That's her name! Salmon-Roll!
I like spring
So
rolls
he may
better.
not be related to spring roll, but he is related to salmon roll. Oh!
Although California rolls
I swear to God, I'm not making this up. He's married to Miami-Dade Police Sergeant Christine Salmon Roll. Roll told Thompson there was nothing he could do as a cop, and he handed him his business card and said, if you need me, I will testify. I want to testify. That's what the Parliament said. Remember that record? I want to testify. No. Maybe they'll play that on Smegma. Takarada did not return repeated calls to his restaurant and residents Monday and Tuesday. Yoko Lipson, head waitress at another Takarada restaurant, Toni Sushi, also on South Beach, said her boss was in New York and couldn't be reached for comment. What was her name? Yoko, Takarada made the Herald in 1989 on a news story about the scarcity of black waiters or waitresses in South Beach restaurants. He said many blacks lack the proper attitude and energy to serve his customers. Thompson retained a lawyer, Stephen Kozlowski. I'm flabbergasted that this was so blatant, Kozlowski said. It runs afoul of federal and state civil rights acts, which prevents discrimination in public accommodations. He said he will file a complaint with the Florida Commission on Human Relations. Oh! Nice going there, Steve. Howard Simon, executive director of the ACLU of Florida, said, you have to have been comatose during the civil rights revolution in this country in the 60s or have a totally deadened sense of justice not to know that you shouldn't discriminate against people on the basis of some racial stereotypes. It's sad. Thompson said he received a revised check with the tip deleted. He paid in cash.